Are you a student leader, a parent, or an advocate working to improve public schools in Pennsylvania? The Education Law Center and Good Schools Pennsylvania invite you to join with other leaders throughout the state, working together to improve public schools. We hope this video will help energize and empower your advocacy.
So, we have a challenge. We have to change the conversation in Harrisburg.
For the first time, dozens of education leaders, from Donna Cooper, Secretary of Policy and Planning for Governor Ed Rendell, to Melissa Allen, a parent advocate, gathered together on June 2nd to create a foundation for students, parents, educators, and grassroots organizations throughout the state to work more closely in 2009-10, developing improved opportunities to learn for all children. Throughout the day, conference attendees answered questions and engaged in group discussions to identify the key educational elements that have the most impact on opportunities to learn. What are some of the biggest barriers for disadvantaged students in accessing equal opportunities to learn?
We know that the biggest single factor in the lives of our children inside of schools is the quality of teachers.
Parents, in my opinion, are the key to a better education for children.
If we're serious about education, put the monies there.
What is a critical school reform that addresses opportunities to learn for disadvantaged students?
I think it's really about the atmosphere of learning and trying to establish that atmosphere for our students to learn, and then approaching the learning criteria as far as there are different models for different students that they learn better one way versus another way.
Demand also that those folk that are coming in the classroom have the proper trainings that they can carry out what we expect for educating all of our children in the Commonwealth.
We need to make a requirement that schools provide opportunities for parents to understand the system. If they don't understand the system, and they won't until it's too late.
What are the crucial educational needs of the most disadvantaged students, such as English language learners, children with disabilities, students of color, students in poverty, and others?
What students need, and particularly disadvantaged students, are a consistent assignment to them of strong teachers.
Something I've noticed over the last couple of years, especially with those students with disabilities, they're trying to integrate those students back into the classroom with the general populace, which is fine, but the resources to support that student aren't always there or adequate as they should be.
Why does money matter in addressing critical reforms?
Money matters for this reason. It is not the sole answer, and it is entirely possible to misspend education monies. But if you want to have good programs for children who have particular needs, then you have to pay for it. It's the old story. At some point in time, you have to put your money where your mouth is. And to have a good program, you got to do the real thing, you got to carry it through, and you got to be willing to pay for it.
Education leaders identified 5 key elements that most impact opportunities to learn. Parent and community involvement, teacher quality, curriculum and learning tools, student supports, adequate funding.
When we talk about the disadvantaged children, I go back to when there were only 500,000 black children in college. Now we have over 1.8 million. That says something to me. Somebody's doing something right. Opportunity to learn is a fantastic opportunity for you to learn what we need to know to be able to do what we need to do.
Summit organizers Good Schools Pennsylvania and the Education Law Center will continue to coordinate ongoing collaboration between the leaders in attendance and others throughout the state. Both the promise of full phase-in of state funding over the next several years, combined with record levels of federal support through the stimulus package, provides us with the opportunity and the responsibility to make sure resources are effectively used to benefit all students. The Education Law Center and Good Schools Pennsylvania would like to thank its staff members, along with the panelists, guest speakers, and Temple University, Harrisburg, for organizing and participating in the June 2nd Education Action Summit. For more information on the summit and to participate in this effort, go to www.elc-pa.org/June2.html.